Welcome to the Grand Rapids, Michigan, Kent County residential real estate market update with data through January 2021. My name is Rodney Constable. I'm a realtor with Century 21 affiliated out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Year over year, home prices are up 11.2% in the Grand Rapids area, with the average home selling for $268,212. 1 year ago, the average home sold for $241,290. The average home is selling after being on the market for just 24 days. When we compare that to the inventory of unsold homes, we can see that those homes have been on the market for an average of 95 days. What these two data points tell us is that if a home is properly priced, it will sell in a relatively short period of time, right now in just over 3 weeks. However, if a home is not properly priced for its condition, location, and amenities, that home will stay on the market for an extended period of time, right now over 3 months. Next, let's take a look at the year-to-date new listings versus the same period 1 year ago. So right now we're looking at January of 2021 versus January of 2020. Now here we can see that on a percentage basis, there were 16% fewer homes that were listed in January of 21 versus January of 2020. Now, part of this is going to be because of the COVID-19 pandemic. In January of 2020, we weren't yet really in the pandemic. And of course, January of 21, we are still in the depths of this with very few people yet getting their vaccine. So part of the drop in the number of new listings definitely can be blamed on the pandemic. Now, when we take a look at this in a numerical format, we can see that there were 594 new listings that came to market in Kent County in January of 2021. And we already know that that is a 16% decline over what we had in 2020. But we can also see that at 594 listings, that is by far the fewest listings that we have seen come to market in Kent County during the month of January for the last 6+ years. Next, let's take a look at the year-to-date closed transactions versus the same period 1 year ago. And in this category, we are down 8.7% year over year. When we look at this information in a numerical format, we can see that there were 527 closed transactions during January of 2021 versus 577 in January of 2020. However, we can see at 527 transactions this year that still beats where we were in January of 18 or January of 19, but it is the third fewest closed transactions during the month of January over the last 6 years. Next, let's take a look at the average months of inventory in Kent County. Now, so far for 2021, and I know it's only 1 month, the month of January, we're running 0.7 months of inventory. That's 21 to 22 days of inventory, okay? Now, what this means is that if no new homes came to market based on our current sell rate, we would be completely sold out of homes in the entire county of Kent County in 21 to 22 days. Guys, that is not a lot of inventory at all. And you can clearly see when we look at the last 9 years of inventory data that this is by far the lowest inventory number that we have seen over the last 9+ years. So why does inventory matter? Well, as we can see here, if you have between 1 and 2 months of inventory, you probably are going to experience double-digit price appreciation on homes. And that is exactly what we have seen for many years here in the Grand Rapids area. If you're running between 3 and 4 months of inventory, you would generally experience single-digit price appreciation. If the inventory built to where you had between 5 and 6 months of inventory, this is more of a normal, balanced, or neutral market where you might experience some price appreciation, but it would more than likely be in the low single digits. And if you're under 5 to 6 months of inventory, this is considered a seller's market. And that's exactly what we have seen for many years here in Grand Rapids. If you're over 6 months of inventory, this is considered a buyer's market. And if your inventory built to between 7 and 8 months, that's when you would most likely experience single-digit price depreciation. And then if the inventory built to 9 months plus, that's when you would likely see double-digit price depreciation. So 7 to 8 months of inventory, single-digit price depreciation, 9 months plus, that's when we start to get into double-digit price depreciation. If you would like to learn even more about the likelihood of home prices rising in the future, I would highly suggest you watch my information-packed Will Home Prices Continue to Rise video, which is out on my YouTube channel. I will also put a link to that video in the description box below this video. So what are the next steps? Watch my Will Home Prices Continue to Rise video, watch my other YouTube videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for ongoing real estate education. Please give me a thumbs up on this video and other videos that you like. Leave a comment on my videos and share my videos on my YouTube channel with your friends, family, and colleagues. Also, please feel free to connect with me via social media and call me at 616-258-4782 if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area. Thank you so much for being on this video with me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.